My name is Josh Nickel. I'm the program director with YFC, and I'm in my 5th year doing that.
All right. You enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
Yeah, I've heard it's a pretty fantastic job from the guys here in town. So I volunteered for a couple years, so I know kind of the YFC vibe, and it's pretty good. So.
For sure.
You guys are gearing up for another Gala of Hope. Do you know what number this one is?
I have no idea.
It's a couple, for sure.
It's been going on longer than I've been a part of YFC.
Okay.
I think even longer than the last 10 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. So, yeah, it's an annual event for you guys. Happens every year. So what does the evening look like for people who show up? Food, entertainment, what can we all expect when we show up to the Gala of Hope?
Well, there's tons of appetizers provided by Morse Bigway. So lots and lots of food, even though it's not a supper.
Yeah.
There's entertainment, which this year, as discussed, is John Michael Hinton, the magician, which I'm usually not entertained by magicians.
Yeah.
But last time John Michael was here, he blew my mind.
Yeah, I was at that gala that he happened to perform, and he was pretty fantastic. He was exceptional.
So definitely, don't let the talk of a magician fool you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then usually we have video playing of some of the events that happen throughout the year, and maybe some testimony, some stories of what has all gone on, and then we do a financial ask, just explaining our financial needs for the year and how people can get involved with that.
All right. So in years past, like some of the galas I've attended, you've had some kids, actual kids who attend the drop-in, do a presentation. You got anything like that lined up for this year?
I don't think we're doing anything like that this year, but something really cool that we do every year is all of the drop-in kids come to the gala and they serve the guests.
Right, yes.
So they serve the food, they run around and serve the coffee, and we actually had last year the Associate National Director of YFC Canada come out, and she was just so utterly impressed by that we got all of our kids involved and like the community involved. So you'll see the kids.
Yeah, that's good energy to have them running around. They don't get tired, right?
Yeah.
So they can just serve all night and it's no big deal. Do you have any kind of idea what sort of appetizers, or is it just going to be a surprise on the night? We just got to show up and enjoy.
I'm hoping for mozzarella sticks.
Okay.
But it will be a surprise.
All right, perfect. So of course this is a fundraiser. That's the whole point. Like you said, you're going to make a call for donations at the end. So how do the donations from the gala actually get put to use at Morris YFC?
So all of the donations from the gala go to our general budget, which just goes to running the building, planning, and making events happen for the kids. A big one is we do suppers every Monday for youth. So often that's donated, but often we're buying that ourselves. So our salaries are 100% fundraised. So all of this fundraising from the gala, like we fundraise our salaries separate. All this fundraising for the gala goes towards making programs happen, making space for the youth.
For sure.
This year we bought a vehicle actually for the drop-in off of a separate donation.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, kind of tying into that, just overall for anyone who might not know, like outside of the things you mentioned, like the drop-in nights and the suppers, like what does YFC all do in the community? Like what is the overall purpose of Youth for Christ in Morris?
Sure. Well, I mean, the short answer is the purpose of Youth for Christ Morris is to engage and equip youth to know and follow Jesus. And we do that in a ton of ways. We have our center open 3 days a week, sometimes multiple times in a day, for youth in grades 5 and 6 and in grades 7 and 12.
Okay.
7 to 12, to be at our center, interacting with caring Christian adults, learning how to be adults, learning what it looks like to follow Jesus. All those sorts of good things. We are also in the school, in Morris School, at least once a week. We are invited there just to be a joyful presence. That's not where we go to evangelize or anything. Yeah. But we are there to be familiar with the youth, to have them know us, we know them, and we're just a joyful presence there. And that is another way that we get to be involved in the kids' lives. And I'm actually in Low Farm School every week now, teaching guitar to a class of 7, 8 students.
That's cool.
So now we are in multiple schools. And we actually have a couple volunteer-led programs as well. There's a girls' night being led entirely by volunteers. And in the summers, we do archery, which is entirely volunteer-led. Okay. And there's lots of other stuff that happens in summer, events-wise. But
okay. And that's what I've found is a big thing with Youth for Christ overall is, like you said, you're not pushing religion down their throat, right? You're not evangelizing to them directly, but the comfortability with you guys and just giving them a safe space to be. And then when they open those questions, you're more than knowledgeable and available when they come up, right? That's kind of the whole idea.
Yep.
All right. Fantastic. We all love YFC, so let's get the where and when for the gala.
Cool. March 20th for the gala at 7 p.m. at the Morris Multiplex.
All right. And how do we reserve our seats for the 2025 gala?
You can call or text Cheryl at 1204-712-0088.
All right. And where can we just learn more about you guys? Follow along, social media pages, website, all that stuff?
We have Instagram and Facebook. If you just search for YFC Morris on either of those, you can find us. And then our website is yfc.ca/Morris.